What is up, everybody? It is BeyondMan85. Okay. Another Astroneer video for today. So, the objective here is, you want to go to a planet. What do you pack? You pack everything. This little pallet that I have created has got everything you need to start a base. Not fully optimized, but start a base. So, we're on the same world, obviously, but we're just using this because this is my test world. So, what does the pallet have? Both of these pallets are identical, minus two things on it, and I will show you the difference. Every one of these pallets, it takes 2 titanium to make the medium storage silo. But once you have it, you have 24 slots to put anything that you need on here that you're going to need on another planet. Now, this is the start of a base on an uncharted world or territory. You will eventually want to go back to your home base to get more materials for further expansion. But this is a one-stop shop to at least start the base on a remote world, in a remote location. We are assuming, based on the based on this data, we are assuming the following. 1, antimonium is on every single planet. 2, clay is on every single planet. 3, compound is on every single planet, as well as organic, resin, quartz. Laterite, which is aluminum. Graphite, which is graphite. And yeah, which means you have basically aluminum is on every planet, carbon, ceramic, glass, and titanium. No, not titanium. Everything else. Organic, clay, ceramic, compound, graphite, ammonium, quartz, resin, basically all the stuff you need to generate all the extra stuff further along in the pipeline. So, alright, there's the shuttle over there. That pallet's the same pallet as I've got right next to me. So you take off, you have the shuttle, you take off, you go to another planet, you land, now you're stranded. Because I think that is only good for 2 launches or 3. So when you land, you're going to run out of power because that's a solid fuel rocket thruster. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how to put together the base. So, we have the small printer, the medium printer, the 3 medium platform Ts. I'll show you that why in a minute. The oxygenator, medium solar, medium wind, medium battery, small wind, a small solar. Then you have an organic generator, a work light, an extra solid fuel thruster, so you can come back home if you get stranded, a field shelter, a tractor, and 2 trailers. 3 aluminum, 1 tungsten, 1 iron. We'll go over why in a minute. Now, you land on a planet. Here's the point. Maybe you're going to keep the shuttle. Maybe a friend is dropping you off, and you're going to be stranded on a planet without a way to get back home. I've compensated for that. I will show you why. Yeah. So, medium platform T. These are wonderful because they have 2 double thingamabobs on them. Okay, so let's unpack this. And we're going to lock it down. Then we're going to grab the battery. We're going to grab the battery and the solar power and the solar panel. Okay. Then you're going to grab another platform T. I like how we can put these in like a pie cutter shape. Then we're going to put down the wind turbine and the oxygenator. I'm OCD. I want to see the bar. Then we're going to grab the other platform T. I'm going to put it off to the side. Then we're going to grab the medium printer, which is going to be, I believe it's going to be there. Okay, there's your medium printer. Then we're going to put the small printers just somewhere. I just get it out of the way. Okay, there's your small printer, your medium printer. All right, there. Now, that's the basics. We're not done yet. So, this is the only super expensive item that is technically not required. This is the field shelter. Actually, it needs to go on this side because of the connection port. Okay. Actually, no. That's gonna go... You get the idea. Just put it to where it's not going to cause any major problems. Now, this is the only super expensive thing. The field shelter requires 1 silicone and 1 graphene. Kind of expensive. However, it does give you your own house. This is technically not required, but you're going to need to compensate it with something else. Where is the, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, so there's the field shelter. 1 silicone, 1 graphene. Where's the actual shelter, the big one? Oh, the shelter is 2 plastic and 2 silicone. Well, that's almost just as bad. Whatever. So, if you have the ability to build silicone and graphene, you can add the field shelter to the pallet and be just fine. This is important if you're being stranded on a planet by yourself. If you're not going to be stranded, which means you're going to keep your shuttle with you, you don't technically need the field shelter. However, it is useful. It has a very small RTG on the back, and it's got a very small oxygen generator. And you can save your game. So, the field shelter is technically the only thing here that doesn't necessarily require to be on the pallet. But if you can make it, and you can afford to put it on, I would bring it. Now, these next 3 items is the tractor and 2 trailers. Okay. Which I have already built right here. The reason why I'm not going to use the ones that are currently in the boxes is because I cannot delete these 3 that are already built from the map. In survive and creative, you can just pick an item up, the D-pad left to instantly delete it. So there's your tractor and your 2 trailers. So for a starter base, we have everything we need for a starter base. Okay? Again, we are assuming that you're going to go farming for resin and compound and organic and yada, yada, yada. Now, what we have here is... Where is it? No, not the solid fuel. That's the organic. Where the hell is it? Did I act? Oh, there it is. There it is. Medium storage. Yeah. Now, we didn't have enough space for this because you're going to... we are assuming that you're going to go farming for compound and resin yourself. And you're going to bring your own tethers. So, when you have enough resin, 2 resin will let you build this. Okay. So this is 4 resin on planet. Okay. So now you have some storage. With that storage, you can put on the solar panel, the wind turbine, and the small battery. You can either leave those at your base, or you can add them to your truck. I'd probably add to the truck. You can go away now. We don't need you anymore. So with 4 resin, we have everything we need. From here, you can build everything else that we really care about. The large printer is going to need 3 compound. The smelting furnace is going to need a compound and 2 resin, which is easy to grab. Soil centrifuge. It requires 1 aluminum. We have 1 on the pallet. This aluminum right here is for the pallet. Is for the... We are missing an aluminum. Oh, because it's already on the soil... Hang on. It's already on the soil centrifuge. So there's 1 aluminum, 2, and 3. We brought 3 with us. You need 1 to build the soil centrifuge. You need at least 1 tungsten, which is what we brought, to build the chemistry lab. And you need 1 iron to build the atmospheric condenser. Plastic is resin and compound. Glass is quartz. Ceramic is clay. And glass is quartz. So, all of that can be found on every single planet. So you only need to bring the rare resource in order to make all the items. So we can build an atmospheric condenser after we build the chemistry lab, after we build the soil centrifuge. And you can put these on large platforms when you harvest enough resin. So technically, at that point, you would have everything you need to go full production. So let's build the large printer. Now, we are going to assume, once again, I should have had this closer to me. We should have had this closer to me, you know, that means give it to me. Just give me the ability to jump, okay? Holly. Okay, clay, quartz. Give me the effing items. Put it down. Okay, build the large printer. I should have had that over here the whole time. Whatever. Okay. Now, 2 resin. So now that we have... I should have just insta-built that for my inventory, but whatever. Seriously, come on, please. Okay, we're gonna lock that down. We're gonna lock this down. And you're going to unpack the large printer. Now, with the large printer, you can do all the good stuff. There's your shelter, the auto extractor, large shredder, solar array. Large platform A. Oh. That's not what we want. There's the large rover. Large landing pad. 1 aluminum, 2 ceramic. Cap. Alright, so we have 1 iron, 1 tungsten. Alright, so... with a few more... melting furnace, soil centrifuge, chemistry lab, and atmosphere condenser. Okay. Again, each one of these large platforms is just 3, or is it 2 or 3 resin? Again, super simple to grab. Come here, game. I need 1 more platform. Okay. Now, you'll see our first problem. This atmospheric condenser is taking way too much power. True, but you at least have it. We'll turn that off for now. Yeah. But the objective is to show you that you can have everything. With just what we brought with us, and then going out and finding all the resin and compound and all the other stuff, you can build all the rest of this gear. Okay? Now, so the iron is for the atmospheric condenser. So we need to get rid of that. The aluminum is for the... should be 2 aluminum. Yeah, they're 2 aluminum. And the tungsten is the chemistry lab. So we have 2 aluminum left. With the 2 extra aluminum, you can do one of 2 things. If you get stranded and you are being dropped off at the other person, like if you're playing multiplayer and someone's dropping you off on a planet saying, here you go, see you later, bye, you can drop somebody off with the field shelter and everything that I've brought with me on this pallet, and you can build your own shuttle to go back to base if you need to resupply. The 2 aluminum is for the small shuttle. And with the small shelter, we also have the solid fuel thruster. So you have the 2 aluminum for the small shuttle, and you have the thruster. Or, this is another or you can build the medium shuttle by getting 2 more ceramic and the aluminum alloy. The aluminum alloy is from the chemistry lab, which is aluminum and copper. Now, the problem with this is we didn't bring any copper. And if you're going to a planet that doesn't have copper, you're kind of up a creek without a paddle. Because we brought the work light. I think the work light's more important. That's just me. You could technically drop the work light, bring a copper, if you want to build the medium shuttle, but chances are you're going to either keep your shuttle, or you can just build the small one and come back with a medium, or whatever. So this is just an emergency situation. Now, if you want the medium shuttle, this pallet's the exact same as the one we just unpacked, except 2 things. We have the aluminum alloy, and we have a beacon. Otherwise, this would have been 3 aluminum. If you want to do the medium shuttle, at your home base, you would build the aluminum alloy, and then you would... A beacon is the next most important thing that I would bring with you. Again, there's quartz on every planet. You can get your own quartz, but it's nice to just plop down the beacon so you can find your landing site a lot easier. So, if you want the medium shuttle, you can just bring a beacon and an aluminum alloy, or you can stick with the small shuttle and just bring 2 more aluminum. The choice is yours, and yours alone, on Legends of the Hidden Temple. You ready, Olmec? This rock is ready to roll. So, there's that. Just real quick, I had to make sure my mic was still working. Okay. And then you have your 2 aluminum, you have your backup thruster, your emergency thruster, you have a small generator with some organic on board, and that's literally it. We used the 3rd aluminum to build the soil centrifuge. So with the exception of that compound, all we have left on this pallet that we brought with us is the thruster, the 2 aluminum for the shuttle, and the small generator with the emergency power supply. And we were able to build basically everything right here in one pallet, minus the resin for the extra storage and for the extra large platforms. Everything else we brought with us to an extent. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the universal one-man, one-stop shop base pallet. See ya.